Have you ever had a big dream, something that set your soul on fire? And in that excitement, you shared it with everyone, only to have their doubts and criticisms extinguish your flame. This is a story about that, and it might just change the way you pursue your goals forever. In a quiet little village lived a young man named Adam. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he possessed something incredibly rare, a dream that refused to die. Every night, Adam would step outside his small home, look up at the vast, starry sky, and whisper to the universe, "One day, I will do something great." One morning, a brilliant idea sparked in his heart. Adam decided he would start a small business, a humble vegetable garden. He envisioned selling his fresh produce at the town market, creating a future he could proudly call his own, filled with an almost electric enthusiasm. He couldn't wait to share his vision. He told his friends, his neighbors, even the folks at the local tea shop. At first, their reactions were kind. They smiled politely and said, "That's a good idea, Adam." But soon, those smiles faded, replaced by a storm of criticism. One man laughed out loud, "You start a business. You don't even have the money for it." Another shook his head, saying, "It's too difficult. You'll fail before you even begin." A third person chimed in, "Just get a normal job like everyone else. Why make things so hard for yourself?" Slowly, their words started to chip away at Adam's spirit. They were like a slow poison, seeping into his mind. His excitement dimmed, his confidence withered, and eventually, he stopped working on his dream altogether. The plot of land he had chosen remained empty, a perfect reflection of the emptiness he now felt in his heart. "Maybe they're right," he'd tell himself. "Maybe I really can't do it." Months crawled by, with Adam's dream buried under a pile of other people's opinions. Then, one day, an old friend named Karim returned to the village. Karim was always quiet, humble, and hardworking. To Adam's complete surprise, he learned that Karim had opened a successful shop in the next town. "But you never told anyone," Adam said. "Buffett. Not even me." Karim smiled gently and shared a piece of wisdom that would change Adam's life. He said, "Adam, when you talk too much about your plans, you give away the energy you need to actually do them. You invite everyone's opinions, and their doubts can destroy your dream before you've even taken the first step." So, I stayed silent, I worked quietly, and now my success speaks for me. Those words struck Adam like a bolt of lightning, powerful, painful, and profoundly eye-opening. He finally understood. The noise of the world had deafened him to the voice of his own ambition. That very night, Adam made a new vow. He would try again, but this time, in silence. Before the sun even rose the next day, Adam was in his garden. He told no one. He just worked. Every day, he saved a little money, bought seeds, and nurtured the soil. He learned from every wilted plant, every stubborn weed, every mistake. Days turned into weeks, and weeks bled into months. And slowly, almost magically, the barren land transformed. Tiny green shoots pushed through the earth, growing into strong, healthy vegetables. His garden was bursting with life and color. The day finally came when he carried his first harvest to the market. He laid out his baskets, filled with vibrant, fresh produce, and then something amazing happened. He sold every single item. People gathered around, shocked and curious. "Adam, when did you do all this?" one asked. "We never even saw you working," another exclaimed. Adam just smiled softly and replied with the lesson he had learned so deeply. "While you were talking, I was working." From that day forward, Adam carried a powerful truth in his heart. Work in silence. Let your results make the noise. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your journey, because sometimes silence is the very thing that protects your dream until it's strong enough to stand on its own. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that inspires.